Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to the channel. It is Thursday, April 9th, and in today's video, we're going to be going over the best plays on the PrizePicks board for tonight's 6-game NBA slate, but we're also going to be checking out the board for any PGA plays, any MLB plays, any NHL plays, and see where the best value is currently with the help of the Fantasy Player Props Optimizer over at Upside. My name is TJ. I do these daily PrizePicks videos to show you the best value by using math and data, and that's exactly what this tool does. It shows you the best plays in real time by comparing sportsbook lines and odds back to various DFS apps like PrizePicks that use fixed payouts. If you guys want to check out Upside, there's links in the description below. Can get you access 5 days free. So go ahead and click on those links if you want to come test out Upside and this Fantasy Player Props Optimizer, along with all the other various tools that we have to offer. Like I mentioned, we have 6 games right now on tap, but there's some really good value elsewhere that isn't just strictly NBA. So I wanted to touch base on that as well and try to build out a slip. It looks like some of this value is just getting thrown around. So let's try to work quickly. We're going to build out a 6 flex slip. Mathematically, 6 flex slips on PrizePicks are the best bang for your buck that you can possibly enter. So that's what we're going to do here. We are going to find some really good value, build out a 6 flex slip on PrizePicks, and we're going to go on with our day. We got Bilal Koulibaly, that's how you say it, over 3.5 rebounds, looking really, really good. Now, when you're utilizing this specific tool, you're looking for player props with a 54.2% or higher off of the optimizer. Those are the optimal individual player props that you want inside your 6 flex slip. That is what you need to hit your individual player props at inside a 6 flex slip to be profitable long-term playing on PrizePicks. So Koulibaly will add in over 3.5 rebounds. Now, no, we'll do it. We'll do Koulibaly. We're not going to take Trey Jones also. So let's add in Koulibaly. Oh, I spelled that wrong, didn't I? Over 3.5 rebounds. Kevin McGonigal, over 1.5 HRR, shifting to MLB. Minus 134 on Novig, minus 146 on ProfitX, minus 136 over on DraftKings. Really good supporting odds here. And again, this is well above our threshold that we're looking for when building out player props on PrizePicks inside a 6 flex slip. So Kevin McGonigal over McGonigal over 1.5 HRR. Moving on down our list, we have Karl Anthony Towns under 2.5 assists. Really good value here, almost minus 150 on FanDuel. Now, FanDuel typically is the sharpest in the industry when it comes to setting their lines and odds for NBA plays. So we'll add in Cat under 2.5 assists. I don't know how I feel about adding in Trey Jones because we have Koulibaly over rebounds, adding in Trey Jones over rebounds. Same game, different team. I think we can get away with it. If it was the same team, I'd probably say let's steer clear. But different teams, there's going to be 150 plus shots, 180 shots in this game. So both guys should have opportunities to get 4+ rebounds. So let's add in Trey Jones over rebounds as well. Kelly Oubre over 10.5 points. Come on down. Really good value. Adding in Kelly Oubre over 10.5 points. A lot of books actually have this set to 11.5. Now, if I click into this row, it will actually bring up this drop down where I can see where all these different books have the over and the under associated for this specific player prop. A lot of books set to 11.5. Like I mentioned, we're getting this at 10.5 on PrizePicks. The books that are set at 11.5 do have this juiced on the under, insinuating it's going to go under 11.5 points. But again, we are getting this 1 point lower at 10.5. In the books that do have direct matches like ProfitX minus 142 on the over, Pinnacle minus 130, Hard Rock minus 130. So good value here on Kelly Oubre over points. And last but not least, Jack Hughes over, let's give this a quick refresh actually. This thing updates every single second, so we want to make sure we are getting the best value. It looks like that Jack Hughes play is gone. Now my question is, did it get bumped or removed? Because typically when PrizePicks is giving up too big of an edge, what they'll do is remove that specific player prop, because when we play PrizePicks, it's us versus the house. So what happened here is PrizePicks was giving us a really good line, offering up the more than 3.5 shots on goal. So what they did is they removed it. They made the Goblin for Jack Hughes over 2.5 shots on goal, and you guys will notice that the over 3.5, just more or less player prop, is gone. So we'd either have to take the Goblin of 2.5 or the Demon of 4.5. We don't want to play either of those because Demons and Goblins are ripoffs on PrizePicks. So what happened was this play got removed. The optimizer updated accordingly with that player prop getting removed. So we have Koulibaly, we have Towns, we have McGonagall, we have Trey Jones, we have Kelly Oubre. Now we have this Draymond Green under 9.5 points, but I don't really like the book support. Nothing on DraftKings, nothing on FanDuel. So I'm going to opt to go down to here. Kyle Karros over 0.5 batter hits. A lot of book support here, minus 143 on the over on DraftKings. So we'll go ahead and get this Kyle Karros over. It was 0.5 total bases, right? Batter hits, total bases, same exact thing, doesn't matter. And that's it, guys. Simple as that. Now we're going to go through the 6 flex. We're going to give it one more go over, and then we'll talk about why we're taking these specific plays on PrizePicks. So we have Koulibaly over 3.5 rebounds, McGonagall over 1.5 HRR, Karl Anthony Towns under 2.5 assists, Trey Jones over 3.5 rebounds, Kelly Oubre over 10.5 points, and Kyle Karros over 0.5 hits. If we go 6 for 6, we 25 times our money. If we go 5 for 6, we 2 times our money. If we go 4 for 6, we 0.4 times our money. So the reason we're taking these specific player props on PrizePicks is, again, PrizePicks is a fixed payout platform. It doesn't matter if we take more or less on any of these player prop projections. Our payout always stays the same, right? So I could take Kevin Durant and Paul George, more points, less points, one more, one less, doesn't matter. I'm always going to get a 3 times payout in my 2-man power. And mathematically, each individual leg inside a 2-man power is equivalent to minus 137 odds, right? So if we put down 100, we get $300 in return. Our total profit's $200. Our total parlay is plus 200. The makeup of a parlay of a 2-man power getting plus 200 odds are each individual leg being equivalent to minus 137. So really shitty. The PrizePicks 2-man power is mathematically one of the worst slip types that you can play. It's easier to go 2 for 2 on a slip than it is 6 for 6, I understand, but the ROI you're seeing long-term playing 6 flex slips is far greater than 2-man powers. Inside our 6 flex slip, each individual leg is equivalent to minus 118 odds. So looking for player props that are above minus 137 or above minus 118. They don't compare. So each individual leg is equivalent to minus 118 odds inside our 6 flex slip, which is why we build out these 6 flex slips on PrizePicks. And it's funny that I'm still recording this because this Kevin McGonagall play did get removed because, again, we were getting such an edge on that specific player prop. PrizePicks had to remove it, and that's okay. We're going to add in Jackson Merrill under batter runs of 0.5 as our replacement. As long as Kyle Karros, yeah, he's on Colorado. Cool. So this is going to be our replacement play. Jackson Merrill under 0.5 runs. There we go. So same slip, adding in Jackson Merrill under 0.5 runs instead of that Kevin McGonagall. And that's the best part about this tool, guys, is you're going to find value throughout the day at all times. Value you're not going to be able to find if you're just manually scrolling the board. If you like last 5, if you like recency bias, if you like what have you done for me lately, if you like playing overs on big names in the NBA, that's not how you go about betting on PrizePicks. That's not how you profit long-term. Using math, using data is how you profit long-term. And I skipped over this Tristan Gray play. So we're actually going to remove Jackson Merrill. We're going to add in this play. Actually, you know what? Hang on. We're going to modify this whole entire slip, guys. Cat, Koulibaly, Tristan Gray, Trey Jones, Jackson Merrill, Kyle Karros. So we have this Kelly Oubre play. That's what we're removing. That's why I love doing these videos. Value changes all throughout the day. Tristan Gray just got removed. Okay. So you guys will see if I'm not doing this video, I'm getting all these plays locked in, no problem. But when you're creating YouTube and doing content, so we added in Kelly Oubre again. This is going to be the slip, the final slip. So hopefully you made it to the end. We got Koulibaly over 3.5 rebounds. Cat under 2.5 assists. Trey Jones over 3.5 rebounds. Kyle Karros over 0.5 hits. Jackson Merrill under 0.5 runs. Kelly Oubre over 10.5 points. Guys, thank you so much for being here. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed this content. If you haven't yet, please hit the subscribe button. Hit the like button on this video. It really helps out the channel. If you guys could like it. If you watch it, just like it. If you're signed into a YouTube account, I would greatly appreciate it. And then they just locked Karl Anthony Towns. This is crazy. So they keep bumping and removing everything on us. We have our 5 plays. We're going to add in one more. We're kind of all over the place. I apologize. This is what happens when you make a 10-minute plus video on an app that bumps and removes plays like that. So we have Koulibaly over 3.5 rebounds, Trey Jones over 3.5 rebounds as well, Jackson Merrill under 0.5 runs, Kyle Karros over 0.5 hits, Kelly Oubre over 10.5 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we are going to add in, I'm not going to take this Draymond Green play. We don't have any book support on good books. Let's add in Paul George under rebounds. Hopefully Kelly Oubre just has an unbelievable night. And that's going to do it, guys. That is the slip. Here it is. Last time. Karl Anthony Towns got locked, removed. We lost McGonagall. We lost another play. I forget what it was at this point. There it is. Lock this 6 flex in. I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Good luck if you tail. Let's get it.